And since we only have 10 minutes and it's the last presentation, we also thought we focus on the granddads for now.
Yeah, so yeah, we just got back to Finland from our Brazil trip, which was 2 months, and it was very exciting. And we spent some time in the jungle hunting some historical figures, and then we came back to Finland and we discovered our own historical figures, so to say.
And those men we introduced you, they won't probably be that exposed to the world as we nowadays with Facebook and so on. And so it was really nice to dig into those photo albums and boxes, and so some of the grandfathers we actually could visit still.
Yeah, so there's this old stink of nostalgia definitely in this presentation, and we hope to overcome that somehow. So we'd like to present briefly our 5 grandfathers based on few photos that we discovered so far. And these men, as Sasha said, won't probably gain similar exposure in their lives as we can do during this age. And yet we think there's a strong connection between where we come from and what we are. So we also looked into this kind of nostalgic photo collection, which is actually just printed photos or real photographs.
And what is kind of interesting is also that our families are from many different countries, and that this multinationally national family is also something.
And sometimes we can discover this kind of strange archiving systems, which are actually not so logical, but are only reminiscents of the let's say history of these people who definitely don't fit into Facebook. And here is the Pauli. Pauli is one of my grandfathers. He's a farmer from Kurhila, and he was born 1909. And I'm not going to tell you if he's my real grandfather or not, but there are several grandfathers in this world. And this is Pauli. He's here being taken photographed first time in Heinola, 1910. And here we see him receiving his first suit. He goes to military as 22 years old and proceeds in his life. Here he gets his first revolvers. He gets a semi-automatic and a real bolt revolver from Russia, actually. But he's not a gun-crazy guy. He has the first car that appears in the village. This is the first miracle of technology in that sense in Kurhila in 1934. And here he's enjoying his summer in barefoot in Vesijärvi lake.
I really like this bare feet.
Sasha has some strange thing with the feet.
Yeah, somehow. I really like it.
But he looks a bit like this, well, some guy we might recognize. He's at war. He spent 1 year there while building his family. And now he cruises to Sweden here. I just can't have this memoir of him reminding of Joseph Beuys, this great American hat artist, if you might know him. And here he gets his new puimuri, which he helps to build his great farm. And what is really amazing him, I just got to see this knife. He actually shaved every week with the blade. And when we were in Brazil, I had a shaving with that first time in my life, and it's quite connecting experience. And here's some love in Vienna. He's hugging the Elsa woman here in his daughter's wedding. Now it's Sasha's turn.
This is George. George was born 1916 in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. And now I actually would like the remote.
You need the remote. Press the button on the side.
Do I have to point to the...
Right.
Yes, so this is the first picture I've seen of him when he was a baby with his nanny and this little cylinder. And so this is a bit of a jump. I didn't have any pictures in between this age, but anyhow, so he is about 19 years old drawing a poster about Haiti. And in this age, when he was about 30, he helped starting first art school in Haiti, and that was always a subject I really wanted to know more about when I met him. And he got a scholarship from UNESCO, and then he traveled, then also Africa, and here he's in Ghana, and I don't actually know what he's doing there in the ceremony, but they kind of, he got involved.
I heard he got a monkey after this show, own monkey.
Yeah, that's right. And this is one project he made where he illustrated or documented Haitian vevés for like this related to the voodoo religion. And there's like 2 volumes of different drawings in screen print. It was really nice to see this. And so more drawings here. He portrays Haitians making rum. From Haiti, this comes the best rum, I would say, one of the best. And here, when he in the 60s moves to New York with the family due to political problems in Haiti.
Hurry up, hurry up.
I have to hurry up. Okay. He went to work in a publishing company and he made drawings of cars, for instance, as you can see here. And he was amateur radio man and directed local calls from Haiti to New York. And then one day a friend came over and said, "Hey, can I make a picture of a mask of your face?" And he said, "Well, why not?" But he found like he looks pretty dead already, but he's 93 now, so was in '86. And that was when he had visited us in Switzerland. Am I too fast, too slow? Yeah. Okay, and then every time he came to Switzerland, I arranged some sort of a photo shoot, and that was one of the pictures. Okay.
Okay, now it's Julius' turn. I do really fast now. He's an engineer from Lahti, born 1909, I think. He's 2 years old, portrait in the wilderness. It's a kind of weird censored Photoshop. Somebody shoot a hole in the photo. We don't know what happened. He is setting up a band with a pillow. Becomes an engineer with a pipe. Goes to a pool party, finds a lady, gets married. Goes to war, makes some funky drawings. Makes some ice fishing. Fishing is important. Joins the Lahti underground movement. Acts as a Santa Claus. Gets a Kekkonen glasses and makes a copy of the famous Von Wright painting, Huhkajat.
Now I have to.
Come on.
This is now Richard from Switzerland, born 1921. He has 7 siblings, and he really liked to smoke. So then he could pose for a Swiss cigarette company one day, and then he found his wife, and he kind of what's this?
Defies gravity. Come on.
Gravity. And makes a family together with.
He's a chain smoker. Look at that. Every photo smoking.
Yes, every picture he has this cigarette on the side, kind of. And here he gains.
I think he's getting that Martin Parr tan here already in the 60s.
Yes, he gets brown as it's him. Yeah. This is my dad. But I was not supposed to say that. Okay, this is 71. He's an expert, mushroom expert. So in Switzerland, you could collect your mushrooms and go to the botanical garden in Zurich and open your basket, and then he could have help you not to get poisoned by.
And he saved 1,600 people from dying to the satanic mushrooms.
Yes.
And this is the Satan's pills, the Satan mushroom.
Yes, it's really, they are deadly mushrooms alive, even Finland. Okay, and then with the 63, he left his beloved workspace in...
The botanical bubble.
Yeah. Yes, so if you ever go to Zurich, go there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then he moved to the Alps.
Right. Okay. If you still bear, I will show to Armas, which is a very darling man. He's a fisherman from Kalkkinen, 1926, gets a driving license when he's 18, of course. I love the texture of these weird photos, by the way. Meets a woman, of course. Becomes a farmer. Notice the lamp. I don't know why it's there.
Yes, that's a nice.
Gets a David Brown, remains faithful for the brand. He still has the David Brown. It's not the same one. Becomes the dedicated katiska fisher. Gets a giant zander. I had to really translate that bloody word. I don't know what this kuha is. Gets the taste of Sahti, really. I think this is this life mission. He discovers the fine art when he's 63.
It's never too late.
It's never too late, really. I can tell. Then he travels to Norway, and this is not the only time he goes there.
No, that's it.
Here we go. So Niels is still missing. He's a really cool guy, but that's another presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.